Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear my voice okay? Okay, good. All right, all right. So I'll go ahead and put this in our group and turn this countdown on, and we'll come back in a little bit and get started. All right, what's going on, everybody? I am happy to be able to join you today. All right. We have a clown in the chat box right now. My man Jay Pistoni. What kind of name is that? He's pretty funny. He gets the Clown of the Day award. All right, let's see. I'm on Facebook too. Let me see if these guys can hear me okay. Facebook people. Let me check on it real quick. Let's see here. Oh, if you haven't done it, I don't know, maybe we got some new people. I did have up a new blog post. We just put it up this week. We just put it up today, actually. Became cold. There it goes. Me and pretty young thing over there. Let's see, where is the link to that? Somewhere. All right, just do this. So yeah, if you want to check it out, I'll throw this link in the chat real quick. And if you haven't liked it yet, make sure you go ahead and like it. If we could jump up to 150 before we get started, I will pick 2 winners. If you haven't done it yet, let's see if we can see this. Make sure it's on. Wow. Yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, Philip Bradshaw. That's funny, but we'll see if they let me win it. That's still yet to be seen. But that would be pretty funny though. Well, I appreciate the donation too, man. Thank you. I haven't heard from them all week, so we'll see what happens. Is the Facebook group working? Are you guys live on Facebook? Can you hear my voice okay and everything? I'm trying like a new platform for it, but if it doesn't work, don't worry about it. No biggie. Facebook, can you guys hear my voice? Oh, it's not working. All right. That should probably end it then. That's fine. I'll do something else tomorrow. We'll try and get it over there. All right, well, we won't be live on Facebook today. Hold on one second. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So we got that. Let's see, what else? The market. How's everybody doing in the market today? Anybody making any bit of money? IOP, I heard IOP, Litecoin. What else we got out there? Strat, EMC. All right, so let's check out a couple of these charts and see what we got. Funfair, that's a lot. So what I try to do with every video, you guys, is you know, maybe go over like 2 or 3 charts. You know, kind of reward the people that hang out in the chat before the videos. You can get a couple charts in, and then we'll go ahead and, you know, get started with our regularly scheduled program. You guys hear my voice okay? I'm bringing the chat over here. If you saw yesterday's video, then pretty sure I hit that one nail on the head with 14.7, bouncing off of 14.7. So we'll see what happens next. Check out Strat. $343 is a good one. Where's the 231 at? And I feel like we just did this like yesterday. But yeah, this is one of the better ones actually. What's crazy about it is, look at this. This is how you know something big is about to happen. Inside of one day, you got 40% variance top to bottom. That's crazy. I've actually never seen that before. Right? Like bam, bam, you know, it's literally just banging around, you know, trying to find a floor to stand on. But I think this one's pretty good to break out in the near future. I think this is a very, very, very good chart. Big Phil, you want to see a chart? Philip Bradshaw. Let me know what chart you want to see. I'll try to throw it up here real quick. Litecoin, we got that in our trading challenge, LTC. All right, it's not bad. I mean, the chart was pretty good on a Yeah. So the floor, this area we have for support, might become the ceiling. So we might fall here to like 75. But I think we may have enough quick momentum to carry us all the way through back up here. And once we get back up there, we're fine. You can actually see that we're not due for our next energy cycle until this blue line, which is basically on the 13th. So in the meantime, Litecoin might bang around between 82 and 75. I don't think it's going to go all the way above 90 right now. But as long as we stay above 75, then that should in itself be enough for us to just creep higher. And once we get above 90, this thing is good to go. So Litecoin isn't bad at all. Right. All right. And XLM. Check this out. Is that Stellar? Stellar, we already said it's good. It's just correct. And I did a whole video on Stellar. So just go back and watch that video. It's like 2 videos ago, 2 days ago. IOP. Internet of People. Where Sophia is the president. This isn't bad. 343. You might get a better buy though. Yeah, I would hold. I would probably hold off on it for now. Wow, wow, that's crazy. Look at that. Wow. Actually, I would buy it just based on that. I've actually never seen that before. Like the 77 and the 231 are literally right on top of each other. You see that? And that's why you had that huge breakout. Look at this thing. And so as soon as them things came together, we went up 100%. You see that? Yeah, I would jump in on this thing. I might get some myself. I don't think you really can't be wrong on it. Even if it goes down to 22, right? Which it very well could. Probably will. Yeah, I would say wait. See if you could get it at 25. Because normally when it bangs down on the floor like that, it goes up a little bit and it comes right back down. Most reversals are like a double bottom. So this just hit the bottom once and it was bam, right? But it bounced up pretty good. So I would say try to buy it under 25. That's a good pickup. Yeah, because I don't think Bitcoin is done. We'll run in the salt real quick and then we're good to go. But we'll talk about that on this call. Because salt doesn't have a huge history on Bittrex, we kind of have to use a 77. And for this, I'll turn these off. So it's more of a generalization than it is, you know, a swing trade game. This is still pretty speculative because this is relatively new. It just doesn't have, you know, the market history. Most of these other coins do. But still, you can still make money. I don't think this is a good area to buy down here because you're basically fighting 2 battles. You're fighting the 77, the 77 pushing you down, and then you're still pretty much trapped in that 231. that's not strong enough for a full breakout, because that 77 is going to smack you right back down into that 231, which ultimately, more than likely, will dip you lower between there and there, right? So where are you at right now? There you go. See, that 77 is already making its presence known. So I would say hold off on this one, especially on this next cycle with Bitcoin. All we saw in the past, 24 hours, 18 hours, was Bitcoin took a break. What does the market want to see go up, right? So all these coins that broke up 80, 90, 30%, now is a good time to jump out, because I don't think they're going to be there much longer. I think once Bitcoin comes back around, keep in mind, we're still north of $15,000. We're not broken. We haven't broken down. We just hit a peak and came, to a safe haven right here between 14 and 17. But every day that we're between that range, all of that momentum is catching right back up to us to slingshot us even higher. And when Bitcoin goes up during the cycle, the alts have gone down, right? So let's check out NIM for Miss Diana Rodriguez, and then that'll be it. Wow. That's speculation. I don't think that's enough. And what's crazy, that might not even be enough to overturn this market. That's just one entity with a bunch of money and just put it all on them all at once. That's not a collective market, agreement. That's one entity with a bunch of money, probably China, government, hedge fund, Bank of China, somebody over there just dumped in probably about $10–20 million, and just bought up some NIM at an all-time low, right? So good for them, because their average buying price is probably like right up in there somewhere. So that's pretty awesome. But I don't think that's enough to offset this whole thing. You have 6 months of downward pressure. That doesn't come back in one pump, Maybe if you got about 6 of those in a row, then that would give that 231 incentive to do something like that. But this is not going to be restored anytime soon, right? Not at all. They have some major problems on this chart. This chart looks worse than Litecoin, and that's hard to do. And that's if the technicals matter. If the technicals don't matter and it just goes and does something like that right out of here, I don't think anybody in their right mind would ever predict that. But if the technicals do matter, then this one is not ready at all. All right, Jay Pistoni, I tried to, allow your thoughts, but tired of listening to them. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I need to just start have a troll box where every time I boot a troll out, I just play like a little foghorn or something. All right. Y'all must not realize that I'm just sitting here reading every single comment that come in. Anyways, so yeah, NIM, this is just a slingshot buy. That's all that was, right? The market was down like 30%, so somebody put in 60% and made 40%. That's all it was. But this thing is very much still in trouble. And up until now, it's been pretty rational with the technicals. It has some really big breakouts, but they all occur when the 77 is above that 231. And that's not the case right now. right? We still got a ways to go. We probably got about another 2 months, I think, in January, February, and them could easily be one of the best coins in the market. But it's pretty early for it to turn all the way around right now. Like, if you sent me that, I haven't checked my Facebook in like 2 weeks. So if you sent it 2 days ago, then I'll check it this weekend sometime and get that to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you jump in our Facebook group and share this post. I should have did this a while ago. Did I not get it? I don't even think I should put this post in the group. I put this post in the group, didn't I? Didn't I do that yet? All right, we'll do this one. We'll do our blog post. Hold on. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to time the bottoms, you know, really hard. But when the white's over the blue, you know what to do. So this will be the post right here. So jump in the group. I'll pin this one to the top. Share this post right here, and I'll pick a winner in about 2.5 minutes. I don't use the RSI to jump in and jump out. I just use the momentum on the candles of a 1 hour usually, because when I jump out, I'm normally not coming back anytime soon. So I don't care about, you know, an extra 2, 3, 4, 5% at that point. So I just look at the 1 hour. Intersections on 1 hour. Tell me what I need to do on an inside trade. So let's do that. Jump in the Facebook group if you're not in it. This is the link. Just jump on Facebook, type in #1, #1 Bitcoin, and that's us. It's going down a little. That's funny. That's pretty good. I think I was going with blue over white, time to say goodnight. Like, kiss a goodnight, get out of there, you know. Cool, so we'll do that. That's the contest. Just jump on Facebook, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. share this top post right there. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee, and when I get back, we will get started and be good to go. Thank you so much, Dan Wells, man. That's the biggest thing, man. Is just like you said, being able to weather the storm, man. It's easy to give your money back to the market when everything's going down because we're trying to hope for a winner, you know what I'm saying? But with the 7 and 77, that's like clear cut. You know, if that 7 isn't above the 77, then, you know, you're basically giving your money back to the market. That's the biggest lesson I've learned. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like the most money I ever made in one video. I'm gonna have to come on Friday more often. It's payday. People get paid on Fridays. Right? That's actually really funny. Yeah, I shut the Facebook Live off. It wasn't working, so I should have ended the video, hopefully. Boy. Cool. Yeah, if you're just now getting started, I do have a playlist on YouTube. Just type in "chart like a boss," and that'll let you know what happened what the method is and how the 7 and 77 work, and more or less how to make money. But yeah, you watch the first couple videos in that playlist. I'll actually pull it up. How much is Ethereum right now? How many dollars, how much money is Ethereum worth currently? $460. Oh, that's close enough. 15, 20, 13, 50. So yeah, this is the playlist right here for the Chart Like a Boss. But I'll make sure to let everybody know in the video as well. Cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. Last call, if you want to win some money, just share this video. When I come back, I'm clicking share, and we're good. Hit them over the head with it. Thank you, fish. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so cool. All right, let's go. $15.2. Enable me on Bitbay. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. Sorry about that. We're good now. I'll make this one bigger. And I'll come back here. That'll be good. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Live from the USA, hoping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is December 8th, and you can see right now that Bitcoin is still sitting nice north of 15,000. $18,000. We had a nice little run up to 18 and some change. We came right back down. We in this nice little comfy zone between 14 and 17. And as long as we are there, every day that we're above 14,000 is another day that we're closer to breaking 20,000. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. You probably know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as we will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get the profit as a result. And today is no exception. So again, if this is your first time tuning in, you are officially a part of history. As you can see, we got 16,000 community members from over 100 different countries. Just like Khaled say, we global. So if you just now joining us, come on in. The doors are always open. Hit that red button, subscribe to the boy BK, and start making some money like a boss. But first thing we about to do is get some of my people paid. How do we do that? We are going into our Facebook group right now called the #1 Bitcoin in the world, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Guess what? Over there, we got about 18,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to help each other stay empowered and in profit. So if you want to join us on Facebook, come on in. It's completely free. You don't got to pay $9.99 for a Udemy course. You don't need no secret Telegram password. Just come in. We don't pump and dump each other. We just supply each other with knowledge and insight to these charts so that we can lift each other up in the market. It's just that easy. So here we go. Right now, I'm giving away some cash money. And by cash, I mean crypto. And by crypto, I mean Ethereum. Let's go ahead and pick our winner right here. Today's date is 12/8. So what I'm going to do is 1 + 2 is 3. 8 - 3 is 5. I'm doing 5 from the top. Let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, son, 7. SS. Here you go, man. You are the winner of the day. Do me a favor, shoot me your Ethereum wallet. I'll send you a couple bucks ETH as a token of my appreciation. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, everybody. Again, I do these videos 7 days a week. That's my commitment to this community. The markets don't sleep, so I come on the air 7 days a week. You know, #1 Bitcoin group in the world, #1 Facebook channel, #1 YouTube channel in the world. Subscribe, join, just like a boss. Bam! Welcome to the money team. Here we go. What we're doing today is we're talking about financial technology. In the business world, they call this Fintech, Fintech, right? It's basically Wall Street's way of saying the smart, cool guys that wear, you know, cargo shorts and hoodies to work, you know, bring the dogs to work, you know, and just change the world with laptops and Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Basically, the next generation of processors, protocols, and procedures that, you know, we're using to build out this internet superhighway. So with Bitcoin, this is the question. What's next? We have the blockchain. We're building out all these different coins, currencies, tokens, ICOs, governance, news articles, CME, futures groups, all this stuff. But what comes next, right? There's a few different directions I could go with this thing. But I think really the direction I want to go is ultimately what's going to be next is whatever it is that society values. Society pays for what society values. So don't think for 1 second that society doesn't value Bitcoin and just by some miraculous miracle or some whale in China or some unknown, millionaire in, on the dark side of the internet buying weed for $20. Some millionaire buying weed is the reason Bitcoin is almost $20,000. Society values Bitcoin, right? And most of society don't even know about it. So what's next? 2018, 2019, 2020 is the mental adoption of Bitcoin, right? Because it's almost like, think about this. When growing up, Christmas time, this time of the year, right between the holidays, between Thanksgiving and December, you see all the lights. I'm looking outside in Atlanta right now. It's snow on the ground, drive downtown, it's lights hanging up, Christmas trees, music playing, carols singing. What does that do? What is that doing? Why is that happening? That's happening because people, companies, make money, a lot of money, on shopping, unfortunately. And so probably about 60 days out, those companies are paying for lights to be hung up downtown. Why? Because when those lights are hung up, when that music is playing, when you're walking down the street, it's a nostalgic feeling that automatically prepares you to make a purchase, make a transaction, or make a conversion that you may not have otherwise have done. Prime example, the lighting of the Christmas tree in, Chicago or New York, maybe. New York. What company lights that tree? It's one company in particular that pay for all them lights. What company? Why is that? For those of you that don't know, people around the world, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's Macy's, M-A-C-Y-S. And so this is a long drawn out example, but I'm using it to say that there will be an onboarding process to which companies more or less facilitate. I think it's in Chicago, I want to say. Oh, there it goes, right there. Bam, look at that. Where is this? Union Square, this is New York. But Macy's pays for that. Why does Macy's pay $100,000 a year on some lights? Because they make $100 million a year in Christmas purchases. So if that's all they got to do to make you want to go shopping, that's what they're going to do. I don't say that to say that Bitcoin is going to, make you go shopping. No, but what's going to happen is the regular collective conscience of humanity is going to slowly change their mind. And in slowly changing their mind, they're going to be ready to walk across that bridge. A lot of us have already walked across that bridge. We got our Bitcoin bags in the trunk of the car. We driving home, wrapping gifts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting Bitcoin this year, But a lot of people don't even know what it is, right? So over the next 2 years, this is pretty much what we're going to see. We're going to see different methodologies, different psychologies, different strategies, different conversations, different bobbleheads on TV, different blog boards, different websites, articles, whatever it is, because I guarantee you, somebody at Macy's somewhere got some Bitcoin, right? So just the same as they can make money on you swiping your Visa in their store, they can make money on you spending Bitcoin at the point of sale on a website. So as long as they're making money, they don't really care what unit it's measured in. They will take that money gladly. And a lot of these big companies are finally taking Bitcoin as payment. So when I talk about financial technology, when I talk about fintech and ultimately how the blockchain is rebuilding business from the inside out, we look at one of the big four, KPMG. KPMG, right? Oh, two of the big four. Look at that. Wow. Two of the big four. 2 of the big 4 accounting firms now accept Bitcoin. For those of you that don't know what the big 4 is, basically it's put it this way. All the big banks need nerds to run Excel templates to tell them how much money they do and they don't have. So over the course of natural competition and, corporate induced capitalism, somehow the field got narrowed down to these huge 4 companies that basically control the accounting metrics and the Wall Street reporting and, the business research aggregation. They more or less have bottlenecked everything through 4 companies. But 2 of those take Bitcoin now. Imagine that. Imagine that. And these are cornerstones of US dollar, cornerstones of Wall Street, cornerstones of American currency. The big 4 accounting firms affirm the cryptocurrency's worthiness by embracing it and continuously adopting their service for new business models such as crypto exchanges and ICOs. PwC is even offering to help startups and financial companies and ICOs. So they don't just work with Wall Street people anymore. They say, if you got an ICO, come on to PwC. We've been taking Bitcoin for 2 years. So don't let the bobbleheads on TV tell you it's a scam when they're paying these guys in Bitcoin to do their 10Ks for next quarter. If you don't know what a 10K is, it's a quarterly report that each one of these companies has to release to Wall Street that normally one of these big 4 companies produces, So, for example, Wells Fargo releases a 10K. EY, they might pay EY to do, $100,000 to help them make sure it's accurate or whatever. Right? So EY is just a research accounting arm. KPMG, right there. KPMG and Deloitte. Deloitte's huge. So again, guys, Bitcoin. Rubik's by Deloitte, taking a Twitter picture of their Bitcoin ATM, right? So again, this is what we're going to see in the fintech industry, is this slow migration to facilitate mainstream adoption, right? If you look up Maslow's 5 forces of adoption, it might not be Maslow, it might be somebody else. But complexity is a big one, and social proof is a big one too. And unfortunately, too many people watch the bobbleheads on TV for their social proof. And so they just do what the people on TV doing, but they don't know that the people on TV been pimped out about 40 years ago, and they're getting money from these same corporate institutions that are paying each other, to disillude the common people, which is why I stopped watching TV. I told you I cut the news off a long time ago. The day I cut off Bloomberg was the day I started making money. Here you go right here, technology adoption curve. Everett Rogers, diffusion of innovations. This is what, it looks like. Right now, we're probably, with Bitcoin, I would say we're probably like between 7 and 11% to where the people that are in right now are pretty influential. We're pretty well off. I believe this is self-selecting. This is a self-selected hierarchy, which means the smartest people and the people that have the most to offer usually are the ones to look over and understand the situation and self-select not to continue to follow the masses. You know why? I tell you all the time, because they don't want to be normal. Why don't you want to be normal, BK? I don't want to be normal because normal is broke. Normal is in debt. Normal is 30 years in a cubicle for a job you hate and a 401k you can't even cash out till after you dead. Normal is being happy with $14 an hour plus benefits, just so you could have a health plan. and pay your way into another multi-trillion-dollar Ponzi scheme. Normal is accepting the status quo as normal and being content with it. That's normal. I don't want to be normal. I stopped being normal a long time ago. So right now, we basically have the fittest of the fit that our society has to offer, playing in this cryptoverse, building out these blockchains. I'm telling you, I talked to Dr. Julian Haas of 10X. That man is brilliant. Talk to Reggie Middleton. That man is brilliant. Talk to Barbara over in the Hash. That woman is brilliant. Big boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, these minds that are coming together to rebuild society for the better have self-selected to do so. And as a result, most of this, which is getting built, is uncorrupted, uninfluenced, unbiased, unpredicated, unprejudiced, and therefore uninferred against society's best intentions. So this is what I look forward to the most, is these big companies, these same big four companies, been making billions of dollars with their Wall Street buddies, finally starting to come to the light. Good. Thank you. Making my job a lot easier. They're going to make me a lot of money one day, because I'm going to have 1,000 videos on YouTube. So when all these sheep come in on the last half of this curve, and BK got about 10,000 videos out there and about 10 million subscribers, thank you, Deloitte. Holla at your boy. Just don't use my method. This is what's next, people. This is what's next. A societal migration towards the blockchain, a price of Bitcoin with 2 commas in it. And I'm talking about, by the time we get 2 commas is about the time we get on the other side of that curve. Right now, we got 1 comma. I don't care what the price is, but as long as it got 1 comma, it's still pretty cheap as far as a global currency is concerned. But the time we get about 2 commas, we're gonna be right about there somewhere. And that's what's next. That's the reality of the situation. Basic economics. Bitcoin is a finite resource. It's the longest working beta prototype of any technology to instill billions of dollars of liquidity inside of it. Nobody's ever done that before. No company has ever done that before. And that's what's coming next. So I think as we look forward on this venture, we do need to understand that there will be dips in the road. There will be forks. There will be bumps. There will be hills. This will not by any means be a smooth, clean, and easy sail. The waters will be very, very, very choppy at some points. But trust me, the land that we're going to is much better than the land in which we came. And as long as we, the people, understand that and prepare for that, then those institutions that have enslaved us, incarcerated us, and instilled this insurmountable debt against us won't be there. The brightest minds in the world are rebuilding civilization from the inside out, and that is happening on the blockchain. Soon enough, it's going to be enough progress to open the doors and let the sheep come in. Right now, still got a lot of smart people trying to figure stuff out over here. And right now is still the best time to get involved. As long as it's got 1 comma in it, the price is still pretty cheap as far as I'm concerned. Once I get above 1 comma, I might think about selling some of mine. Until then, I'm buying. So if you selling it at 17,000, you might be selling it to me or Deloitte because they buying too. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. Good deal. Cool, guys. Well, you know, that's the conversation for the day. Like I said, I could have took it a lot of ways. Again, if you're just getting set up in this crypto world, I try to make things real easy, real simple. You know, this is one of the things I did. I put together a playlist called Chart Like a Boss. And in these first couple videos, I really walk you through everything you need to know to be successful in the cryptocurrency market. This is my gift to you. You know, just for being sick and tired of being sick and tired and looking for a way out the matrix. Bam, there you go. Plug into this. It's called enlightenment. It's called fractal harmonics. It's called resonance. It's called a collective consciousness of humanity, as is demonstrated through a 7 and 77-day moving average. And it is intellectual property that I designed, I developed, and I patented for the benefit of humanity, not for the benefit of some entity. So banks, hedge funds, KPMG, Wells Fargo, even though they claim they don't buy Bitcoin, but I guarantee you that clown puppet they got talking on TV do got some BTC behind the scenes. It's just, let's just say my method ain't for you. So here we go. That's that. Try to end on a more positive note here. Boss of Bitcoin. You can see, guys, like I take this stuff seriously, man. I dedicated almost 15, 20 years of my life to understanding and pursuing and perfecting the process of building a business. And now I find myself speaking here into this microphone. Given those circumstances, this is what I'm in the process of building right now. Building out this infrastructure to accommodate about 10,000 people a day. So bear with me, it's in the transition, but you can see it look a little bit better today than it did this time last week. So let's just thank, you know, the energies of the universe for progress. Somebody's got to be the boss, right? So if you go to bossofbitcoin.com, you will begin to see the transition that we are undergoing as a community. In addition to that, I do have a few different products set up to allow new people, new community members, a head start in the race to acquire land. Just think about it like this, man. We are acquiring land over there in Cryptopolis, right? Walton Coin, ETC, ADA, Mona, Omisigo, right? Every one of these coins is going to have a tower, Bittrex back there somewhere. Every one of these coins is going to be a pillar to hold up this new cryptoverse. And right now, some of these coins are some of the lowest prices they have ever been. These 10 coins will change the future. And that is right there. Oh, man, Phil, thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm pouring me a drink later on tonight. Put it up on Facebook. Thanks again, man. I do appreciate it, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and one-on-one meeting with BK right now. I'm booked up through January, I think. But we're building this stuff out. So again, bossofbitcoin.com, if you're just now getting set up, we have those resources there to help you on your journey. And then lastly, you know, me and this pretty young thing on my left-hand side and released another vlog. It's called Power. And you guys feel free to check that out. I will leave that link for you right there in the chat. And there will be a link in the #1 comment as well for this. So if you're in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out. I am not from Cincinnati, but I have family in Ohio. I'm actually from Cleveland, from the land of LeBron, 216. You know. So yeah. So that picture I think you saw was that's actually, you know, that's actually downtown Cleveland. I put the 216 on my back. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back to the middle of the map. Even though I hold it down south. Right? So yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff coming together. Let's see who we got in the building right now. Thank you for joining me, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Let's end this stuff on a positive note. Just know that this stuff is changing. This stuff is getting rebuilt. You know, so if you sick and tired of being sick and tired, then it's probably, you know, in your best interest to come on over to the cryptoverse. The doors are always open. Here we go. Sky affiliated Miami Beach 2 times. What's going on? Juan Carlos, you already know. What's up, man? It's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I'm looking forward to Miami. I'm gonna be down there December 18th, I think. So that's like in a couple weeks. So we'll get up. I'll shoot you guys a message, and we'll definitely get a little Miami meetup. You know what I'm saying? South Beach with the boss, Big Phil in LA said he boss walking on the West Coast. What's going on, Big D in Texas? You know what I'm saying? They said everything bigger in Texas, even the D. You feel me? Colorado Springs, bam! What up, what up? Canada, New Zealand, 90 Crypto. Hey, shout out to 90 Crypto. She really does a lot for our community. I wanted to plug her channel real quick. Hold on one second. First of all, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Miss 90 Crypto, she's one of the mods in our Facebook group. She also has a channel that she does for beginners. She covers a lot of material and content that, you know, right now I don't have time to cover. So she really kind of takes a step back and really reviews a lot of the basics, Fibonacci retracement, just how to set up a trading view. So this is a great resource too for a lot of the newcomers. Unfortunately, with our community just evolving and trading and, you know, trying to move money back and forth, I cover some of the higher components, you know, more technical components on the charts and everything, and she's able to really review a lot of the basics. So make sure you check her channel out as well if you haven't done so already. Let's get back into it. Oakland, Belgium, bam, Philly, LA, La La Land. Shout out to the 702 Planet Crypto Jerk Money was good. Texas, India. Shout out to Savon Bomar. Yes, shout out to Understanding Savon Bomar. Man, this dude did so much just in enlightening the universe of how the universe actually works, right? So all you got to do is type in Understanding and Savon Bomar. I got to jump on Skype because I sent him a message the other day, and I was just trying to get up with him again. He is just a brilliant mind that literally has dedicated his life to, you know, getting his message out there, and his message is of empowerment. It's of enlightenment. It's of education. And it's completely contrary to the status quo. And that's why I love it, because again, the status quo, normal is broke. So as long as you normal, chances are you go be broke. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you are crazy enough to fantasize about a reality that doesn't exist yet, and you're insane enough to just stop, turn around, and run full speed in that direction, well, that means you might just be, you know, crazy enough to make your dreams come true. Right? What Steve Jobs say? The only people that change the world is the only people crazy enough to think that they can. So there you go. Shout out to the crazy people. It's a beautiful time to be alive, you guys. That being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out, this the boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay. From Brazil to the Bay in California, all the way back out through Jerk Money. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your time today. If this kind of content helps you, give me a thumbs up, and then also copy and share this video. Text it to somebody, anybody you care about. Let them know that a change is in the tide. You know what I'm saying? Sam Cooke say, change go come. Well, guess what? Change is here. And it's being built brick by brick on the blockchain. Copy and paste this URL. Take somebody you care about. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Until we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.